He's in bed. His sister calls.
You know you're supposed to be coming to my school today.
He was already late, but showed up with new clothes and a haircut.
They was like, yo, who the fuck is this? They was like, oh, he's an idol. His sister was just like, yeah, you gotta talk to my guidance counselor. First off, your sister is a good role model. She has great grades. She is on the right direction. I got a question for you. If your sister wanted to be a hunter, would you let her do it?
Absolutely not.
Thank God. She got a crazy ass friend that's an E rank, just like your ass was, having trouble beating turtles. Let me talk to this little motherfucker.
Nope.
Like, you know how bad it gets in these fucking gates? You about to see this shit. The White Tiger Guild saying that they use a C rank gate to train up their people. And one dude, his name was like Kim Chul. He was like an A rank, and he was gonna be the captain of this group that was gonna go in.
You know what's crazy? That dude was a rookie, right? He already had battle scars as a rookie.
He had a bad upbringing. So they go into the gate, and out of no fucking where.
That shit goes from a regular gate to a red gate. They stepped into a cave and woke up in a field of snow.
So they tried to explain to everybody, we in a red gate. This is a little bit more dangerous.
Out of nowhere, put an ice arrow in between the eyes, and then they shoot an arrow at the E rank girl.
Caught that barehanded. So then the A rank tank was just like, all y'all who is B and C, y'all come with me, cause trust me, my group gonna survive. And the other dude was just like, thank God I'm coming with y'all. He said, wait, bro, you a bard. Go see it a fucking count. So they end up splitting up, and then they go towards the forest, towards the bears. First off, that shield had to be a great shield, because that fucking bear went to hit you with a right cross
and broke its paws on the fucking shield.
He didn't say, all right, everybody round up against me. No orders. He was like, all right, y'all, don't die. You don't even know what their jobs are.
1 week later.
I was laughing so hard at this Kim Chul, bro, because he was walking through the forest. He's, I don't see shit. Where are these elves at? Did he see all these bears, like mangled body parts everywhere? He said, the elves! This was traumatized.
Because the elves wiped out all of his crew but him.
And then he was sitting there looking at elves that were just on a perch, just chilling. And his homeboy was like, he said, use a potion. What was that noise? They're behind me!
This nigga was full blown sprinting in armor. He rose up on Jinwoo and them camp. They're living the lavish lifestyle at the camp. These got refrigerators and cable television in that bitch.
I was just like, what the f? Bro, they didn't got electricity. None of y'all are mages. How the f y'all get coats? Who had the provisions? Y'all ain't sharing shit. He said, it was that B-rank. I was like, calm down. You got 3 seconds to answer my question. Jinwoo slapped him on the back of his head like he got a fresh cut.
He slammed him straight down and he bounced forward
and slid to the forest.
In this bitch ass war company.
He's like, brother, I can sense y'all. Stop that stuff shit. These show up, I thought it was gonna be like 5 or 6 or 7. They had a village. They even came out with like a war flag. So what the fuck y'all want? You know what's crazy, right? You can talk to us. You ain't human. What makes you say that? We got a little thing in our head, a voice that keeps telling us to kill humans. This shit told us you cool.
As Jinwoo was talking to them, all the other humans heard was matrix glitches.
It's like what the fuck did he say? He's with him. You hear that unconscious on the ground? That was terrified, unconscious stuff. Then he was like, hey, one of my said, one of y'all got a strong person here.
And now he wants to fight you.
My name is Igor, the strongest person in my village. I am Hoof. Bruh, no blood. Then went to attack him. He blocked the sword and the horse died. I'm like, damn. You ain't a human. We f with you. Let us kill these humans and we will go back to our village. And he was like, wait a minute. So you're hearing a voice. Where are you originally from? Where we're originally from is... let us kill these humans and we'll go back to our village. That's the name of your village?
So Jinwoo was like, I ain't giving you shit. Fight me for it. You're outnumbered. Jinwoo was like, bet that bitch. Brought all the shadows out and the other humans took off.
Nah, because they was just right there. It was like, yo, where the is this coming from? How you got shadows in the snow? It's not a sun in sight. This nigga got shadows with personalities.
And when they took off, the archers were about to shoot arrows at them. And Jinwoo ran in, caught the arrow, and killed every single archer in a sword slap.
Bro, Barca was just like, I ain't worried about your because mine is superior. He was like, yeah, they are, but what they don't realize is even after you kill one, that come right the back. It was one time he went to go stab Barca, and then Barca jumped up, put his foot down, slammed his sword to the ground, put it back in his item box, rebought it out, swung that shit at him. He still countered Jinwoo to fuck him up.
Jinwoo Sephiroth's a meteor down at his ass. He hit him, but it ain't do shit.
That's when they were in the middle of the fight, the who he knocked out woke up, started dashing towards Jinwoo. His nigga was like, Jinwoo! Oh, nigga, I got a play for y'all dumbass. Egress ended up using his sword, slashing it on the ground to do like a little smoke screen.
Yeah.
In the middle of that smoke screen, this Kim Chul gets fucking impaled by Egress.
And then he arises him, turns him into a fucking shadow.
Starts trying to 1v1 against this. And was too slow.
Looks at Jinwoo and says,
I know I'm way better than you. Both of y'all fight me. And he was handling them too. So the Tank did a taunt which got Barca's attention. Your mama's a bitch. You ain't never met my mama. Get into a fight. Jinwoo shows up and starts attacking him too. I think it was Tank that grabbed him and then he called that meteor down. This survived that but had no clothes on after that. You think all these shadows is strong enough to beat me? Out of nowhere, you see stab wound right there and Jinwoo just appeared. And then he was like, well, what you think you gonna get away? This stealthed away, which was too fucking cold.
As Tank draws the hammer down on him, crushes his ass. Jim was like, yeah, it's over. As Tank is still bringing the fucking hammer down.
Ice elves, ice elves. I was like, bro, calm down.
He still had that trauma.